Hi team, okay, so this is week 2, lesson 2 on the application start part of our skills. So it's our sparring tuition section. Last week we worked on, so the lesson 1, worked on the offensive, the blitzes. We worked on those footworks to get in there. Now this week we're going to work on the counter-attacks. The main counter-attack we're going to focus on today is called the counter-reverse punch. Now it looks very similar to the blitz, although the complete opposite mindset, because the blitz is to be offensive and take the attack, to be offensive, to be attacking, and the counter-attack is to be defensive, to be defending. But both are very similar motions, right? So one travels forwards, one stays backwards, but the arms do the same. So if you've got the blitzes, you're going to find this one super easy. What we're going to do is we're going to work a little bit on footwork. If you want to, go back to the beginner's one, go back to the beginner's application week 2, and I'll break this down in even more detail for you. I'm not going to spend too long on the simple side of things for this, because I want to move on to some more technical work for you guys. But I totally advise, you've got access to the beginner ones, go back, watch the beginner ones, and see how we do this from the beginning, build up into more footwork, more speed, and more skills. So, you better be warm, belts on ready, let's get on it. So we're going to feet together, bow, stand up, Kia, your left leg forward. Just to recap, so front arm is going to be our cover. That's if an attack comes at our head, we're going to block it up. From here, our back arm is our reverse punch counter. Now remember guys, when my arm goes up my front arm, I'm going to go 1, drop, so I'm going to like, cooey, you see underneath, go underneath, that's to push their arm, they're attacking with that jab, I'm pushing that jab and redirecting above my head. I must keep that hand up. There's no point blocking that up and then dropping it when I do this, because it's going to end up on my head again. So I go, block, keep it there. When I rotate this in, be careful, when you rotate this arm in, it will bring the shoulder round, and because the arm is attached, it drags it around and now I'm open again. So as I turn, rotate into the shot, I want to keep this hand here. So it means I've got to pull it across. I go this way in my body, this way in my arm, just to maintain that defense. So again, block, drop underneath, and twist. Now look at my hips, knee, and foot. It drives into that shot, nice and long. The idea of this shot is where the jab comes in here, they jab in here, you move it up, there's this big area. So I showed them here, they jab in with that blitz, you move it up, and there's this big area. That's the area we're aiming for. They can't defend that and strike at the same time. So with me, let's do 5 in a row. I'm going to say go. I'm not going for speed, just going for the technique of bam, here. Ready, go. Go. 3 more. Go. Are we keeping that guard up? Does it come straight back to the guard? Go. 2 more then team. Go. Nice long shot. Go. Underneath, hand stays up. Fantastic. We're going to face this way, but this time we're going to do it with a bounce. So we're going to bounce around. Bounce, 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 bounce. Go. So when we bounce, our guard stays up. When we fire the counter-attack, we drop and ground. 4 more. Go. 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 Guard stays up. 1 more. Go. Excellent. Okay. So now we're going to work on the side step. Now again, in the beginner section, I do this, but I break it down in more detail. So if you find this a bit difficult, it's okay. There's another class which goes into way more detail. Perfect for you. Right, so, into our stance, Kia. The side step is I'm just going to move to the side. The idea of this one is the attack comes on the centre line, I'm getting off that centre line, and I'm putting my shoulder, where my punch comes from, onto the centre line. You can see, here's the attack, this is where they're going to aim for, I just move off. Now it's still the same block, but I'm just going to be here. Now when I do this, you're going to feel your body weight is travelling this way. So after I do my shot, I'm going to carry on this way, and end up the other side of it. I'm not going to worry too much about the footwork tuition for the advanced team today. All we're going to focus on is when I go 1 here, I travel over here. I'm going to show you from the back. I side step, 1, and then this foot meets this one, and then back to my guard, round. Because I can't go forwards into them. If I go here 1 and step forwards, I'm going to get hit. If I don't step forwards 1, I'm going to pull back and I'm leaving myself wide open. You can see here, if I go 1 and pull back, I pull the reins on the horse, bam, I'm open. So I have to go somewhere. And it's best if I go 1 to the blind side, right round the edge, so that I can recuperate and get back in my guard. So facing this way with the bouncing again. Guys up, go. One, to the side. So the footwork here. Go. One, to the side. And again, 3 more. Go. 1, to the side. 2 more. Go. 1, to the side. 1 more team. Guys, stays it. Go. 1, to the side. Notice that happens as 1 now. Now with the advanced team, we can't go 1, 2. It takes too long. So the next one we worked on, again, more details than the beginner one, this is where we anticipate an attack coming in, even more so. And we think, right, I'm not going to wait for him to come to me. I'm going to intercept it. So I move forwards. So it's me taking the shot. I want it myself. I'm not going to wait for him to come to me. I close the gap up. But I show from the side, you can see how I travel forwards. So from here, rather than staying on the spot or sidestepping, I actually move forwards. So you'd think it was a bit like a blitz, but it's not, because when I do the shot, I don't need to then continue forwards. And remember, this isn't a jab, it's a cover. So I'm not going offensive with this one. They're attacking, and I'm just shooting straight away. Imagine if someone is coming at you with a jab, as soon as you see the hand move, you realise, now guys, this takes years to learn. Reading somebody else's movement patterns before they deliver them takes years to learn. It's called recognising the telegraphing. So what that means is that I recognise that this hand comes out, my brain says that hand's going to hit me in the head. And that only comes from years and years of a hand coming at your head. So eventually you'll learn. What I want to do for you today is give you the skills and the movement patterns so we have them ready for when the brain catches up later. So when the experience comes from people throwing shots at you, and you learn, I know what that means, your body, the mechanics already know what to do. Yeah? So it's like muscle memory. So I show from the side again. I move forwards and straight up. I'm taking that. They go to the shot and I just take it. Bang, into the gap. Again, from here, I'm moving to the side slightly. Let me do facing each. So we're going to do 5 facing each other. You ready? Should be left leg forward. Move forwards, 1. And then back, then to the side. Again, don't worry too much about the footwork after. This is the advanced team, this is enough to start with. 1 here, move round. And again, back into our guards. Go, 1, and back. Now notice how focused I am. For this level of speed, you've got to be super focused. As soon as I move, I'm in. Go, pow. Can you see that? I've just seen them taking it. 2 more without the bouncing facing you. Go, bang. Straight in. The mistake a lot of people make, by the way, is they try and do this on their blitzes and they attack like this and they can't reach the person. This really only works if they're coming at you. They close the gap up for you just enough. And as you see it, bang, you take it. 1 more facing you. Guards up, go, bang. Right, I'm going to face the other way and I'm going to start bouncing. You know what I'm moving? Ready? Bounce, bounce, bounce. And go, bang. Move forwards. I'm seeing it coming. Go, bang. Back into that guard, straight up to the guard. Go, straight up. This takes a lot of confidence to do this, and confidence comes from knowing what's going to happen because of experience. So guards up, go, there's your shot. Guards up, 3 more. Go, back into that position, bouncing back. Go, 1 more. That hand shooting, I'll get low underneath it. Go, excellent work. Now, if you want to go back and practice those, please feel free to. As much as you need to do it, that's enough for me. You can go back and rewatch if you want to, or go back to the beginner section, even better, and learn the finer details. But I want to move on now into reverse punch counter if someone does a kick. So if someone comes at you with a kick, they're coming at you here, we're going to block down. So again, someone comes at you here, pow, shoot the leg in, we don't want to get hit in the belly. Now, the number 1 defense, I think, from a kick really, is to move back. Eventually that foot's going to go down, isn't it? When that foot goes down, that's going to be your chance to attack. So if I'm with somebody here and they kick, the foot's got to go to the floor eventually. When it goes to the floor, I see that as my opportunity. But again, you're going to start getting really confident with your sparring. And when you do, you're going to start sensing what's happening. This is another one of those. I anticipate it and I intercept it. So when the kick comes in, I'm going to block it down. Counter reverse punch. And there's different variations of footwork which we'll go through. Now the reason why you need this, in my opinion, when you get to the advanced and elite team, So we're going to teach you now ready for the elite team, because in the elite team, you notice a lot of people I showed in the corner will do pushing kicks. They'll come at you like this, pow, 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 and they never seem to stop. And because they never seem to stop, the foot doesn't go down, you've got to put it down yourself. You can only run away for so long. That's a workout for another day. Today we're going to take the first shot, pow. So, pow, stands up, here, front arm. This time a front arm, the kick's coming from the front, from this way. Now I don't go down my head as well, because if I miss it, I'm in trouble. So I'm not going to go down my head as well. I'm just going to cover the area. The cover the area is like a shield. Pow, my wings of steel. So I cover the area. But likewise, guys, I'm not going to go down with just a hand, because the surface area of my hand isn't big enough. I want a big shield here. A lot of people will do this. They go that and they flap it and try and knock the kick away. And their hand isn't wide enough to protect enough area. So we just protect one and then a side step. And the side step is where it comes in, because I'm moving to the inside. So if someone comes with a kick this way, you're moving to this side of it. Power, you push it down and you're coming from this angle. I'll show you from this side. The kick comes in, power, you're moving to here. You're pushing that leg down, move to here, and your reverse punch is coming from this angle. If I stay on the centre line with my counter attack, I've got to go around the leg still. So if my kick comes in here, I've got to try and get around that leg. It's not going to happen. My body isn't really long enough. I've got to be super fast to get over that leg. Again, elite team level. To start with, but that's more like black belt world champion level. But to start with, it's easier for me to go around the leg. So the leg comes in here, I'll go around the leg. So let's go for it, ready? The kick is coming from this side. I'm coming around, one, lean over two. Now what do we learn from the last one? If I'm leaning over, where am I going to go? Into the gap. I want to carry on traveling the way my body and my energy is going. So again, let's do 5 in a row. First step, step out, block. Second step, reach over the hand, straight to the stomach, turn the foot, pow. Third step, step into the gap. Fourth step, realign your guard. Again, let's go together. Step 1, ready? Step 1, block. Step 2, take the shot. Step 3, move into the gap. Step 4, realign. Can we do that together again, team? One more time at that speed if you're okay with this, ready? Step 1, block. Step 2, shoot the body. I lift the heel into it, full on reach. Step 3, foot comes up. Step 4, realign. Can we do that a bit faster then, team? So we're just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, if that's still too fast for you, rewind. Practice again. Guards up. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've still got no fluidity about us, but we're getting there. 2 more at this speed. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 more at this speed. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, can we add that with a bit of bouncing, team? So we're still going for the same speed, but we're bouncing. We're going to have a nice reaction to this. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 more with a bounce. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 more with this bounce. Guards up. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm going to face you the other way, guys. I'm going to do it again, but a little bit faster. So we're it's this way. I'm not going to say 1, 2, 3, 4 this time. You got to think, remember, 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to just have to remember that bit yourself. So guards up. Go. And again. Now maybe put a key on that reverse punch. Big finish. Go. Here. Then again. Go. Here. 4 more. Go. Here. 3 to go, team. You keep those guards nice and tight. Go. Here. Notice I'm coming offline, team. Go. Here. Let's do 1 more, team. 1 more. In fact, let's do 2 more. 2 more fast. We'll do 2. We'll do 2 fast ones. Ready? Go. 1 more. Guards up. Go. Excellent work. Now you don't need to be much faster than that today, team, but I'll show you full speed so I can show you how this will work. It just shoots it. That's what we're aiming for. So it comes in, pow! My hand just shoots the target. As soon as I see that foot, pow! And I shoot it. As you get faster, it gets more confusing and more messy. So today, we're just focusing on the steps. When you're the elite team, you'll be fine. The last one, so if you want to drink, guys, grab a drink, because we've got one more to do. The last one is our low jab counter. So our low jab counter. Kia. This one here, you're just going straight in. Okay, from here, I'm going to sidestep again. Now I can sidestep here. As a sidestep, I'm shooting into the gap. Now the purpose of this again is I'm trying to just dodge the attack coming in. Pow! Now this has to be super confident. Now you're hitting a shot that the reverse punch would hit, but you don't have the cover anymore because your front hand, it's not used as a cover, so you can do this one, it's just used as a shot. You've got to be super confident. Now you can go both sides. I do prefer not to go to this side. If I'm sparring with somebody and they move to this side of me, I've got 2 shots against them. If they move to this side, I can't get them with their back on. So we call this side the blind side, this side the open side. It's better if you go to the blind side because it can't counter-attack. You've got less target areas, but you're less likely to get hit. So you've got to be accurate with your low jab. So ready, front arm. I'm going to step out, low jab, and then down. Again, step out, low jab, back into your guard. Let's do 4 more facing this way. Dodge to the side, go. Step out, low jab, back to the guard. Now if you're super fast with this, you'll just fire it first. Now I'm going to show you that again. I'm just from here, I'm going to fire my hand at first, bang. Now it's a counter-attack, guys, because I'm waiting for that shot to come at me. As it comes at me here, I dodge down, I hit the gap, and I fill into the gap. 2 more facing this way. Go, pow, there's your shot. And again, go, pow. My body was there, it's now over here. Let's face it though, without bouncing. So I'm going to go this way. Ready? Guards up, go, pow. Guards up, go, pow. So you've got to be super brave in this one. I don't advise you trying this in the advanced team sparring. By the time you get to the elite team, you're going to be excellent at it. So guards up, 4 more. Go, pow, shoot it. Let's get some fast ones in. Go, pow. Now notice, guys, if I was doing a blitz, I would lean over the foot, but I'm not going to. We've done a blitz lean over the foot because I want to carry on travelling forwards after to hit them with the other shot. With this one, I'm moving the foot to move my target areas to the side. So it's not a blitz. A blitz would continue to travel. This one is here, then I bring my guard back. I'm not trying to get across and out the screen. Let's go 4 more then, guys. Ready, guards up, and go, shoot. Front foot, shoot to the side. Front foot, shoot. And go, shoot. Guard stays up. Go, shoot. 2 more. Go, shoot. Guards up, best one. Go, shoot. And relax. So you can see, guys, that's not a beginner movement. That's quite difficult to get. And play it over as many times as you want. Be patient. If you can't do it on the first go, there's a reason for that, because you've never done it before. As you do it more and more, you're going to become experts at this. Be patient. Remember, everything you've learned so far, you had to learn. You learned because you had that courage to give it a go. Carry on trying that. Fantastic. Have a wicked day, guys.